Good afternoon and welcome to Viewers on BBC One. We interrupt your current programme to bring you an unprecedented political situation which is currently unfolding in Westminster. Just moments ago, Liz Truss's beleaguered cabinet was plunged into chaos when a swan flew into number 10. Our correspondent Lacey Adams has more.
Westminster. They say one swallow doesn't make a summer. But what if that swallow was a swan? And the summer was actually a meeting of members of cabinet.
Apologies, we need to interrupt that breaking news story as a new political situation has now made that story redundant. The BBC now understands that the Swan has demanded Liz Truss's resignation and has the support of over 50 MPs so far. Our correspondent Lacey Adams reports.
Westminster. They say a swan could break your arm. But could a swan break a Prime Minister?
Apologies, we're interrupting that broadcast now to bring you a new breaking story. Apparently, a makeshift Thunderdome has been set up outside of number 10 to find a new Prime Minister. Our correspondent Lacey Adams.
Westminster, where blood and feathers litter the floor after a painful...
Apologies, new breaking story. The Swan is now the new Prime Minister. The Swan has been to see the King and is now Prime Minister of the UK. And the BBC understands the Swan is set to appoint Suella Braverman as Chancellor and Grant Shapps as Home Secretary. Some reports have the Swan quoted as saying that it would not give Jeremy Hunt a job if he pays him. And some more words about Jeremy Hunt that are not exceptionally complimentary. So I think it's fair to say that Jeremy Hunt will not be getting a position in the Swan's cabinet. Lacey Adams has more.
Westminster and a new PM.
Apologies, new story. Jeremy Hunt has shot the Swan. The Swan is gone. The Swan is no longer PM. Lacey.
Westminster.
Apologies, we're going to take you away from that breaking news story for a bit and hand you back over to Bargain Hunt while we try to work out what the hell's going on. Good afternoon, BBC.